The more you think about it, the less likely it looks that Cody Rhodes is going to be the one to defeat Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40 and claim that elusive, undisputed WWE Championship and finish the story that his father started all those years ago. The reason for that is recently The Rock came back and claimed himself to be the head of the table, calling out Roman Reigns, starting speculation that there could be a match between the two, which would almost in all likelihood happen at WrestleMania. And as sad as it sounds for many people who tune into the weekly show and who are fans of Cody Rhodes, the reality is, if you're going to do the biggest match on the biggest stage at WrestleMania, you have to do Rock and Roman if it's on the table. Does that match have to be for the title? No, but then it brings about a very interesting question. What do you do with the championship in that time before WrestleMania? Do you have Roman lose leading up to his big match with The Rock, thus making him less of a threat in some people's eyes? Or do you have him hold on to the championship, in which case The Rock would be less of a threat because no one really believes that The Rock is going to win? And many people would think that you're robbing Cody Rhodes of his big moment. A moment that didn't happen at WrestleMania 39 when many fans believed it would. A moment that Cody has been waiting for seemingly for his whole life. And a moment that many professional wrestling fans across the board want to happen. And if you look at it from strictly a what's best for business, what's going to draw the most attention, what's going to draw the most eyes, it's a no-brainer that you do Rock and Roman just because these are the two biggest stars you have. But then you're kind of falling into a trap of WWE past because you're focusing on the big stars, and in the case of The Rock, a star of yesterday when it comes to professional wrestling, at the cost of trying to build up someone like Cody Rhodes to be a breakthrough, breakout star that we all know he can be. And yes, Cody is a big star amongst WWE and many wrestling fans, but in order for him to really break through and break new ground as far as his stardom, you have to have him beat Roman. It's the thing that fans have been waiting for. It's the thing that makes the most sense. It's the thing that would make the most people happy. It's what you have to do. And for that reason, WWE finds themselves in a bit of a tricky situation, because if you don't do Rock versus Roman on the big stage like a WrestleMania, then when do you do it? Do you do it at a Saudi show, in which case it would bring about potentially some negative fan reaction? Could you do it at a SummerSlam, which, yes, WWE builds up to be a big show, but there really is no comparison as far as eyeballs, interest, and general audience awareness on a WWE show than WrestleMania. So what do you do? No matter what WWE does, I think it is important for them to keep in mind this. When Cody Rhodes came to WWE, he did so with the understanding that he had a goal in mind. That goal was to win the title that his father was essentially robbed of. That goal was to win the WWE Championship at all costs. And now as we head into 2024 and we look towards the next year in 2025, Cody Rhodes' contract is up, which throws another interesting pickle into all of this, because you could be looking at a situation where if things fall apart, we could be seeing Cody Rhodes leaving WWE. Now, that's not my prediction. I think it's like a 90% chance that Cody stays with WWE just because of the commitment that he's made to the company. Because I think we all agree that Cody Rhodes fits better in WWE than he does elsewhere. And on top of it all, I really do believe that Cody is serious about his goal of winning that WWE Championship. And to Cody, while it would be nice to have it on that big stage, I think winning that title means more to him than having that moment at a specific time. So as far as Cody is concerned, I think it's less of a problem. The real issue is, what do you do and what do you tell your diehard fans who tune in and week out to your program? Do you tell them that, yeah, Cody is a big star, but he's not as big as The Rock, which we all know, but pointing that out in such an abrupt way and having him robbed of his WrestleMania moment when he lost at Mania last year could rub people the wrong way, especially when you consider the fact that this storyline between Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, and the WWE Championship has kind of been drawn out. People wanted it to happen last year, and the closer we get to Mania 40, the more correct the assumption was that Cody should have won at WrestleMania 39, because it just seems like everything that we've been doing with Cody since then has been filler. Everything that they've done with Roman since then, outside of the Jey Uso feud, was seemingly filler. And we're in a position where Roman is barely on TV, Cody Rhodes is doing these kind of side quests, and The Rock just comes in and proves to everyone that he's bigger than both of them. Like I said, it's a difficult position that WWE in many ways have kind of put themselves in, but it's Triple H's job to book his way out of this one. And I think if there's anyone in professional wrestling who can do that, it's definitely him. But I guess we'll see. If you like that video, be sure to hit that like button and also subscribe for more videos from WrestleVibes.